guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. We had a bit of a snowstorm here yesterday, so that was interesting. Digging ourselves out today it's always fun. So I hope you guys, if you got impacted by either the snowstorms on the East Coast or that crazy earthquake in California, I hope you're all doing okay. And we're here for you as a community if you need anything. So let's move along. We're going to react to her latest live stream from yesterday. This is called This Is Too Funny. I sped it up and I also kind of fast forwarded through the first like 25 or so minutes just because it was like a lot of, how her live streams are. So this is a long one. So I hope you're here with me. And yeah, without further ado, let's watch.
Hey, Love Bomber. Because being live, like, when I talk about certain things, I like to smoke. It's relaxing. It's like socializing and smoking. You guys ever do that, you know? Amber, have you ever tried shisha? Hi, Princess! Hi!
Oh yeah, Amberlyn Reed was in her chat.
For us to collab one day? Yeah, would you ever get on a plane? And, yeah, you've been on a plane, Amberlyn, right? Visit Canada next time I go someday. I don't know when. I have a very long time ago. Ah. Sue Ann? Cool, Abby, me too. I'm sorry to say. That's why it's hard to quit. I enjoy it. But don't do it. It's not healthy. Yeah, I'm definitely sorry about yes. I don't even like to bring it up because I know it's painful every time someone brings it up. I would love to visit Canada.
They're talking about the cat.
Would you?
I don't really follow that, so.
I would like to actually like visit the US sometime again, so yeah.
Please don't. Like, don't come here. We don't want you here. You're not welcome here. We have enough problems without you being one of them.
I really want to do the Route 66 journey someday. That looks really fun. But it would be a trigger for me for food because
Route 66 is a fun road. I've been on there.
all of the good like stops along the way with all the food. So could come to Kuwait, yeah, for sure.
I like the dinosaurs in the desert. They're cool.
Nissen, oh no. I better bite my fingernails. Hi, Lydia.
She just reminds me as the stream goes on, like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland, like the Disney version, the cartoon version from like the 50s or whatever. You know, when the caterpillar starts getting angry and the smoke, he just starts like, that's what she reminds me of in this video. Just a pissed off caterpillar from Alice.
I have a couple friends in the US. Wisconsin? There's a lot of cheese there. I miss St. Albert's cheese. Oh, she's in Wisconsin. That's right, yeah. Have you tried cheese curds? You have to make a poutine. You just need french fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Yeah, Love Bomber. Collab would break the internet. Shisha is lemon mint. California. I would love to go there. I want to try In-N-Out. I think of the food right away. What is that place you always see in movies? You ever see the movie Big Little Lies, the TV show Big Little Lies? What part of California did they live in? That windy road along the sea?
No idea. Don't watch it.
I have tried them since being here. They're so good. They are good. They're squeaky. You should try putting seasonings on them. Montecito. Stop associating places with food. It's hard. Jessica!
Stop associating everything with food. That's the better comment.
Big Sur? What is Big Sur? Oh my gosh.
It's a town.
Oh my god, the earthquake happened where I just moved from and I have dear friends coming. I am praying Black's chaos. Oh. Did you hissy fits? It's hard, I know. Whataburger is the best? Yeah. Hey, Kitty Frog. The daily uploads. Okay, Ron, thank you so much again for your generosity. And, yeah. I loved your charity video for Christmas for all the kids, and it was...
I was watching her live, and I was, like, listening to it as I was, like, cooking dinner and doing things around the house yesterday, and, I just kept saying to myself, because they kept, like, person Ron in her chat kept, like, gifting memberships to people, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, please don't give me a membership. Please don't give me a membership. Like, I did not want her to know I was in there, because she starts talking about everything later on, so.
So sweet. Yeah, like, you're awesome for that. Have a good day. It's not easy to upload every day. I know people think it is, but especially...
It really is. It's extremely easy to upload every single day. It takes me, like, depending on the video, but it doesn't take a lot of effort. It really doesn't.
If you're dealing with, like, mental health issues, that's, like, the biggest block, you know? Hey, little nitty. Probably not Croon's loins. I never go to... Hey, Belly. Five Guys fries. Also dealing with bullies on here like no madness. Yeah, true. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah.
Everybody's a bully.
Takes a few hours to edit, yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's okay. Hissy fits. Hey, Leslie Cat.
Can you imagine anybody like not involved in girl world and like telling them that you've been bullied on the internet? Like, are you 12? Do you not have any kind of like adult coping mechanisms? Like, do you not realize you could just turn it off? You don't have to respond. You don't have to watch it, you know?
Yeah, I've been to therapy. You mean I should go back to therapy?
She needs to go to therapy and stick with the same therapist, because hopping from therapist to therapist, you're never getting anything done, you know? But again, she knows all this, but she's going to do what she wants. So
I was watching. Do you guys want me to like react to it later? I don't know. It's a long stream. Nice sassy cereal. Yo, Mama, Foodie, can you drive and pick up Amberlynn for an epic vlog? Thank you for the super chat. I totally would someday, maybe, yeah. Nice cheer. No, Five Guys fries nasty stale. The burgers are pretty good.
please, she was like writing Amberlynn's name for years in Canada, and they never got together to do a collab or anything like that. So I don't think it's going to happen now, especially when she's in freaking Kuwait.
Not the therapy YouTube lover. Nothing like it, exactly. Nothing like the cheese curds. You guys should go to St. Albert's.
I don't care.
Someone said they put their phone down while the minus was playing and thought YouTube changed it to a Jeffree Star video. Stop it.
By the way, that is the ugliest abaya she owns. I just want to put that out there. I don't care what anybody says about like the Grandpa Joe gown. I'd rather her wear that than this awful whatever the hell this is. This is the worst. This is the worst abaya she's ever worn in her life. Period.
Krista, you are so lucky living in Kuwait and enjoying the warm weather and fresh food. Thank you, Krista. I love Kuwait. I love it. It's a beautiful country. Wonderful people.
Beautiful country.
Honestly, this is so, I'm not being transphobic, okay? Like, I'm really not. You guys know, okay?
Why doesn't she just stop? If you have to say the word, I'm not trying to be transphobic or whatever, like, maybe just don't say it in a YouTube video. Like, keep it to, like, yourself or, like, another avenue. Why? But again, she just wants the controversy, so.
I supported Peach through his whole journey that he had going on so far with that. But I really thought she was a trans woman at first. Hey, Lisa!
I think they're talking about that Shakara person, I think, but I'm not sure.
Not that there'd be anything wrong with that, but I did think that. Yeah, Apple 8 maybe. Okay. So I was watching Gaining Ground. Full P.
Oh, God.
He is like hilarious, okay?
That guy has never been hilarious. I started watching him. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but Gaining Ground. He's this weirdo on the internet. He used to have like a Shantel reaction channel, and then he got really strange and like freaked out, and he's like, just stay away. But anyway, he is the least funniest person on YouTube. Like, Yo Mama is funnier than he is, and that's saying something. So,
like,
hilarious.
Just the whole stream had me laughing. Like, just, it's constant. There's no like pause. It's just like constant hilarity. Okay, like.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to react to the stream, because you have to see it to know what I'm talking about. Ja Rule.
You should definitely react to a stream, because we know that when Chantal reacts to reactors, it's really funny and not in the way she hopes it would be. So yes, do some more reactions to reactors. That's always a fun time.
I see what you mean, Sassy. Hey, Hockey Hawk. It's Gigi's fault. Gaining Ground, yeah. The Gaining Ground. He's a reaction channel. He used to react to me, and they were funny. Hey, Belle. Yeah, I watched Gigi. It does, Mike. The food here is amazing, yeah. Like,
oh, I forgot to share this with you guys. I put it on my community tab post, but if you haven't seen it, I got tagged in a post, a community tab post from Dee Dee, Notter's Dee Dee. She tagged me. She tagged Garlic Bread. She tagged Yo Mama, Mr. Snowflake. She tagged Chantal and Salah and a few other people, I think Unicorn Pondu and whoever else, about a user named Meandering Thoughts and something that they were talking about. I don't really know what's going on. If anyone has any idea what this is even about, I don't follow Dee Dee. I've never actually been to her channel on YouTube, so I wasn't really sure if it was her, but it looked legit, like it's her channel, DD Lulu something. So if you know anything about that, please let me know. I don't really know who Meandering Thoughts is either. Should I know who they are? I don't know. So I'm just curious if you guys know anything about that, if you could check out my community tab post, or if you've heard anything. I don't know how she knows who I am. I only have like 1.7 thousand subscribers. I'm like plankton in the girl world universe, so I don't know why I'm getting tagged with like Mr. Snowflake. But yeah, so just curious. I wanted to just bring that up to you guys so I could be transparent about getting tagged and stuff. So
For sure, the beaches. And the way he roasts the YouTube underground is just like the way he roasts Yaba and Scam. So funny. Exactly, Bally shares, yeah. Yeah, Danielle. Aw, sorry to hear that, Danielle. We're here for you. Kuwait is beautiful. He is funny. He's hilarious.
I'm still waiting to see like the beautiful, beautiful parts of Kuwait, because we saw an empty ass parking lot. Like, there's nothing good there. No offense.
You know, I guess humor is objective, but some people find a rage potato and what's her face funny, and they're not. So
Yaba is hysterical. I could hang with Yaba and like get a coffee for sure.
Yo Mama, your stream too was funny. I was gonna react to yours and gaining rounds about them because I find it hilarious. Gigi was showing people on Twitter that there was like a screenshot of some Pondu idiot. And Yaba
I think the name was Fondue Pondu that she's talking about on Twitter.
was like adding YouTube creator help, whatever, which are not there for striking people, by the way. They were crying to creator help on Twitter saying like, she threatened to unalive me. So where did I threaten to delete Yaba in my Hardy stream?
I believe what you said was her and her channel will be gone tomorrow or something like that, or gone very soon, or you were making a very strange assumption that they were going to be, something bad was going to happen to her and her channel. So, I mean, it's on the internet, so.
Where? I need the timestamp because Gigi played my stream, a bit of it, and there was nowhere. All I was doing...
Because he didn't play the whole thing, right? So if you just pick apart things that, like you always say that, oh, they just pick apart certain things, and what does she call it? Something false outrage or whatever she says. If your buddy is not playing the whole thing, of course he's not going to show the part where you wanted like to wish harm on Yaba, right? These people don't hear themselves speak. They really don't.
Was spitting off facts, you know? Like, that's it. Nothing else. I never said anything like that. But you have planned my funeral. Yes, you have. You have laughed at it many times that I might croak on stream. Yes.
I mean, it's a very real possibility that you could croak on stream. Look at your lifestyle. Yaba has nothing to do with how you live your life, right? Like, if you think she does, you're giving her way too much power.
You have. Yeah, exactly. Like, these people, I find it funny. That's why my title, I find it funny. But you're so afraid of me. You're so afraid of me. And, you know, what I'm saying about you, and then...
So what's the difference between now and all this? Like, Yaba has been here doing reaction videos to Shantel for years. I've been watching her for a long time. Why all of a sudden is Shantel so hell-bent on getting her channel taken down, right? Is it because the company she keeps is doing this? Like, is kind of saying, hey, you know, poke, poke, poke. Let's report Yaba and get her channel taken down. Like, it's a very delicate ecosystem. Reaction channels and Shantel both benefit from each other's existence, right? Why not just leave it alone, Shantel? Like, what are you trying to do? If you're really on this like crazy crusade of like trying to get everyone's channels taken down, it's not going to end up well for you either, right? You think people are just going to roll over and take it? No, they're not. So I don't understand what your end game is here. You're just literally, it's like mutual assured destruction at this point, right? So
in the next action, you're retweeting people looking for where I was in relation to my address. Oh, she was at this Hardee's. Oh, that's not stalker behavior. No, not at all. Like, please. Hi, Tiffany. The most hilarious part is that people think that Kuwait authorities are going to give a flying crap about talking shit about a stupid idiot in another
No, they're not. See, that's where she's trying to change the actual reality of the situation. The people that are reporting Chantal are not reporting her for talking shit, right? They're reporting her because she's doing illegal things in Kuwait on camera, driving while filming. Forget about the TOS guidelines she's breaking with, live streaming while you're driving, because you're not supposed to do that. It's dangerous, period. That's it, right? All these different things, like, oh, you guys, it's literally like she's self-destructing right now. This is what this is. It's just playing out for us.
country who comes for me first every day. Yeah.
Like, you're live streaming yourself doing illegal things in Kuwait, right? That's what they're like. You're talking about your visa status and your license, and none of this shit adds up, right? To any kind of common sense. You could say whatever you want about, oh, loophole this, and we know someone from the courts, and it's not legal what you're doing, right? So these people that are reporting you to whoever in Kuwait, I don't know what they're doing exactly, but they're not reporting the fact that you're talking shit. They're reporting the fact that you're doing illegal things in Kuwait, and there's proof. So again, stop trying to spin this like they're just calling the FBI because someone's saying mean things about them, like you're trying to say, So
If I were to sit here and defame and talk about a Kuwaiti, that would be different. Okay.
do you remember Allah's wife? Do you remember when you called her a whore and said that she was basically that her husband Allah was a cuckold, and he liked to watch her have intercourse with black men in their home? So, I mean, that's someone in Kuwait, and you had just gotten to Kuwait at that point. Like, you're just playing with fire. Like, you're daring people to do things to you. It's wild. This whole thing is wild.
But they're not going to care about Scab's poor little hurt feelings, okay? Because making fun of my hijab, abaya, calling Ramadan Hamadan, just talking bad about Islam is a punishable offense here. So, yeah.
So is pretending you're Islam and then doing haram things left, right, and like flagrantly haram things, right? Remember when you got dressed up for Halloween in Kuwait? Yikes. But you're a Muslim, right? You're not supposed to do that. Like, if you were a Christian or whatever, like, and you celebrated Halloween, that's okay if you do it in your home, in the privacy of your own home in Kuwait. But if you're sitting here dressed like a Muslim, saying you're Muslim, and wrapping yourself up in the whole Muslim Islam, the whole culture, like, you're the one that's doing something wrong, not them, You're nuts, dude.
I don't think they're going to give a crap about our internet beef, but nice try. And do your worst, because you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. If I get deported, oh well, I'll go back to Canada. Whatever. Like,
she doesn't care if she gets deported. She'll go back to Canada because she doesn't give a shit about law or that cat or that hamster. Like, this is Chantal. This is why I still watch her, because the real Shantel shines through every now and then, and this is it. She tells on herself. This is how she tells on herself. Think about it. If someone said to me, your husband is getting deported back to England, something's wrong, he has to go back. Fuck no, he's not. I'm going with him, right? Like, I'm not going to let him just leave and I won't be able to see him, because we have an actual marriage, right? If I had to, for some reason, get deported to a different country, of course he's going to come with me. There's no question. Her, go ahead, deport me. I don't give a fuck. I'll move back to Canada. But your husband can't come with you. She doesn't care, though. Let's tap that back one more time.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to give a crap about our internet beef, but nice try. And do your worst, because you know what? At the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. If I get deported, oh well, I'll go back to Canada. Whatever. Like, there's nothing you can threaten me with that is going to have me shaking in my Grandpa Joe costume, buddy, okay? So do your worst, B. You think
I love the fact that she is now calling it her Grandpa Joe costume. That's how much Yaba lives in her mind. Way to go, Yaba. You did it.
that you get things done? You underestimate me. You underestimate me. I'm smarter than you. I'm more educated than you. Even as a dropout. Please. Because your channel is still standing, and it might stand, who knows, right? I guess, well, okay, let's say you strike my 1 or 2 videos that I made about, live streams talking crap about you because you talk about me first. Okay, so I might get a warning or 2. I might get struck for, a week or 2. That's okay, whatever. But you think I'm not going to retaliate against you? Hey, Vampira, hi! Yeah, I'm shaking in my Skechers. Honestly, you have an entire hate channel with hundreds and hundreds of videos saying the most. You have merch with my family, which, by the way, I really hope you know that every cent you make off of that, you're gonna have to pay back in legal fees, biatch. Trust and believe. This look, it's not overnight. Legal proceedings. I'm looking. Trust me, I'm doing things. So just don't underestimate me. I'm not gonna give you the
Honey, nobody trusts you.
time of day every day to talk about you because that's what you want. That's what these people want, right? They want me to rage. They want me to talk about them so they have content.
Honey, look at you right now. You're out of breath. Look at your face. Like you're out of breath. It's not that, this is the internet. It's not that serious. I don't know who needs to hear that, but my goodness, this is getting out of control.
How in the hell do you have the nerve to talk about my content when this is what your content is? You know, it's like taking my content, saying how boring it is. Oh, this is so boring. I'll say,
You're allowed to have an opinion. You're allowed to talk about it and make a video about it. That's what she doesn't understand. I'm sorry. Yes. Do some people go too far? Sometimes. Possibly. Right? Everyone's version of too far is their own. It's subjective, right? However, people are still allowed to make videos and discuss what they see on YouTube. That's it. Call the FBI, call the CIA, call whatever is Canada's like equivalent to that, but the mounted police or whatever, but no one cares. This is just not real.
it again, take your kids to the park. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, other than listening to you rage about a fat woman over and over again in another country. Like, oh my God. I hope one day her kids look at her and go, but Mom, you're fat too.
Can you stop talking about the children? It never makes you look good, right? It's cringy. Everyone needs to stop talking about children. Just leave the kids out of it. Like you could have, listen, she's got enough to go after Yaba without mentioning her kids ever again. She doesn't have to talk about her children, right? But she knows it pisses Yaba off because it would piss any parent off, right? Especially when their kids are little. It's fucking strange what she's doing. And she's daring people to come after her. And she thinks that she's got this protection built around her because she doesn't have many consequences for her actions. But everyone's luck runs out eventually, right? No one's lucky forever.
The next thing you have to know is that you're pretty brave having people strike my channel. She has members wearing my with me and their emojis. So you make your whole day about me. You're obsessed with the lore. You watch my
Shantel, she doesn't tell people to report you. People do it of their own volition. I've never once in my life, and I've listened to Yaba quite a bit in my life, never once have I ever heard her say, oh, you guys, go report her channel. Go report her channel. Never. I've never heard her say that. And if she has, it's news to me. So, but yet you have Shantel here saying, yeah, she literally drums up her supporters that are in her chats and tells them to go report en masse certain channels. So logic aside, right? Because I know that's a touchy subject in this community, but how do you explain that? I'd love to hear a Shantel supporter explain that to me. She bitches about people mass reporting her, but Yaba's not telling people to do that. They're doing it because they want to do it. They think it's necessary for whatever reason, right? She's not telling people and like drumming up the hate, right? It's like January 6th. We're watching someone just drum it up and then blame someone else for it. It's crazy.
my content, even if it's through another channel. And you want that taken away? You want your bread and butter taken away? Because what are you going to do? Use your crappy $7,000 printer to do what? Make Temu merch, things that people can buy on Temu?
Listen, a $7,000 printer doesn't sound very crappy to me. That sounds expensive and probably pretty good quality. But what the hell do I know?
For like a third of the price? They want to scare you from reporting and they're shaking in their boots. Oh, I don't get intimidated easy. I don't get scared easy. That's mass reporting, yeah. So you're asking people to mass report me, exactly.
She hasn't asked, Yaba hasn't asked anyone to mass report Shantel. They're just doing it because Shantel is just being this way, right? Whereas Shantel literally has her chat, yes, you guys should go report this person. Those are her words. She has said that multiple times to her chat over the years. So, again, it's, am I crazy? Like, I feel like I'm nuts, but I know I'm not, you know?
Can you play the Gigi video? I'd have to go set up and do another stream.
She's too lazy to do anything.
You have an entire community made around me. And if you remove that, you remove the nucleus, what do you think is going to happen? Oh, you're going to retro react. Because I'm telling you what, you're not going to react to my current content. Because if I get deleted from YouTube, I'm getting a job. I'm going to go work at Arby's and get free food. I am not putting up with this shit. No, no, no. If I get...
I don't think. Look at her. She's not raging, you guys. Hold on.
Oh, you're going to retro react. Because I'm telling you what, you're not going to react to my current content. Because if I get deleted from YouTube, I'm getting a job. I'm going to go work at Arby's and get free food. I am not putting up with this shit. No.
I want to put a blood pressure cuff, like a monitor on her while she's having one of these rages to see just how high her blood pressure is getting. You're going to have a stroke, ma'am. I'm not saying I want you to have one, but you are going to stroke out on camera. Calm down. If you want to work at Arby's, go work at Arby's. I hate to say it to you, but I don't think they're going to give you free food anymore at the Arby's. They'll probably give her a discount. I hope that's okay. I feel personally attacked right now by the screenshot. I'm sorry.
No, no, no. If I get deleted before you, I'm gone. I'm gone from YouTube. I don't need to. No, no, no. I can survive. Trust and believe. You can say, oh, your reputation is tarnished. You won't get a job. You think they care? Some places don't give a crap about that. Some places don't check.
Some places don't check. So she's fully aware that she will never get a decent job, right? It's just going to be some job that a teenager would probably get, like coming in, like from high school, right?
If I need to change my name to get a good job, I'll do it. There's nothing. You underestimate me. You underestimate me. So do your worst. Nobody cares. I don't. Tracy, do I look scared?
I just want to play that part back. Just listen to her about changing her name.
And believe. You can say, oh, your reputation is tarnished. You won't get a job. You think they care? Some places don't give a crap about that. Some places don't check. If I need to change my name to get a good job, I'll do it. There's nothing. You underestimate me. You underestimate me. So do your worst. Nobody.
She has to change her name. What is that going to... See what I mean? This woman is absolutely off her rocker and desperate. She's literally thinking she will have to change her name to get a job. This is why people cover her. I mean, this is the reason why I decided to start covering her. She is insane. No one else, I've never seen anyone like this on YouTube. Again, with the exception of Trisha Paytas, but it's wild.
Cares. I don't. Tracy, do I look scared? What am I regretting? What am I saying that I'm gonna regret? Nothing. I don't care.
Oh, watch out, Tracy. Oh wait, you can see her ear.
Scared? What am I regretting? What am I saying that I'm gonna regret? Nothing. I don't care.
Look at her ear. Her ears got big. Check that out. She has big ears now. Shantel, is that what you're really hiding? Maybe she's not hiding her hair. Maybe she's hiding the fact that the more and the longer she sits in Kuwait, maybe her ears are just growing and they're just like, she's going to take her abaya off and they're just like floppy.
They need to look up the laws. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to put me in jail here for talking crap about Scaba. If anything, they're going to clap.
They're going to put you in jail if you're driving under, like, filming around Kuwait on a visa, committing visa fraud, right? Either she's lying about, like, the visa, or she's lying to the apartment people that she's in. Because let's be like honest. Like, do you think like someone who's in charge of that building, that property manager for the building that she lives in with Salah, do you think that person is going to really, really, really investigate a piece of, like, if Shantel gives him a paper that says, this is our certificate, we're married, or whatever the hell it says, we're temporarily married. You think that landlord or property manager is going to look at that and, like, do calls to see if it's authentic, or, you know what I'm saying? Probably not. She's lost it.
Because of how she talks about this place, how she talks about Islam a lot of the time. In her audience, the jokes they talk about, like, nah. Mm-hmm.
They don't make fun of Islam. They make fun of you for pretending to be Islam. And by the way, Shantel, if you want to, like, wrap yourself in the Islam flag, you should probably actually, like, practice that religion and not just say you do. You fucking psycho.
I'm not going for Tracy. She's just concerned about me. I get that. You know, but I'm promising you, you know? No, Tracy, if I lose my channel, fine, whatever.
Tracy would have to make one more, like, on the line comment or off the cuff comment to her in this moment before Shantel would have been like, you know what, Tracy, fuck you. This is how Chantal operates. Tracy like towed the line really close with that one. Tracy, you better watch your ass. She's on you now.
Honestly. I would appeal it to get it back because honestly, like I said, the amount of videos I've
You know it's bad when one of her main beezers, Miss Tracy, who has been there for a while, is telling her to calm the fuck down, right? You know it's bad. But then on the other hand, you've got idiot Teardrop saying, "Yeah, go get him, Chantal." She's going to be the death of Chantal's channel, and that will be hysterical.
done talking crap about them in self-defense pales in comparison to anything they've said or do. Yeah, Gina, I'm whatever. So be careful what you do. Oh, hi, Aurora. Yeah, exactly. Whether you like it or not, you need me because maybe out of spite, your audience will still watch you talk. How many people give a crap when you talk about Amy Slayton? Seriously, nobody. You can pick another fact.
How many people gave a crap about your couple's channel with Salah? Honestly, it's the same thing. When you build one audience, you try to do something else, you don't get the same amount of views because you have to build that new audience, right? That's like her trying to become a reaction channel. Like no one's really going to watch that because number one, she's terrible at it because she doesn't do it. That's not what she does on YouTube, right? That'd be like telling me, "Oh, you have to make a channel about fixing cars." Like the fuck I know about fixing cars. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fatty, the nerve of this woman. The nerve when she's a fatty herself. I can't. Like,
that's what you don't understand. It's not the fact that you're fat. It's the fact that you're an awful person. Do you understand that? It doesn't matter that Yaba's fat. Fat has nothing to do with it. It's funny that you're fat because you're so evil, right? Like that's what makes it funny. It's as simple as that.
you can pick another fatty to make fun of. Will it get the same views as talking about me? No, and I love that for you. So go ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, biatch.
I bet if Yaba started covering someone else like full time 24/7 like she does mainly with Chantal, I bet you give her some time and yeah, she'll probably get just as many views as she will with Chantal. Right?
Do it.
It's not going to happen overnight.
React, but for how long are people going to give a shit about that? How many Cuba rages are you going to look at when I'm not even on the platform? Who cares? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Teardrop.
Exactly, Teardrop. That's what I'm going to name this video. Exactly, Teardrop.
Yeah, visions. Hey, living with sinus. Thanks, Gina. So just because I'm not sitting here responding to every single thing they say about me, because they say things every day, I don't want to live my life that way like they do. Don't underestimate me. Don't think that there's things going on behind the scenes. I'm patient. I don't want to live my life that way like they do. Don't underestimate me. Don't think that there's things going on behind the scenes.
Don't think that there's things going on behind the scenes. We don't, because we know there's not. Because you can't even get up to get the laptop to do like a reaction to like your buddy Gaining Ground's video, right? You are too bone idle lazy to do anything. Listen, we all know she sits through Yaba's streams every day. Either she watches it live or I assume she doesn't watch it live, or if she does, she's on a sock because she doesn't want to accidentally get gifted a membership. But she definitely watches her every day. So now she's going to have to go back again and watch it the second or third or fourth time, as many times as she watches Yaba. It's really funny. I'm so happy that you have to listen to all that again. I really am.
I'm patient. You know that a Komodo dragon will poison their prey, and then they'll follow it and watch it slowly go down and go down and go down. Just be patient.
Listen to that Komodo dragon splurg again. This is how Chantal would react in a reaction video.
I'm patient. You know that a Komodo dragon will...
She's trying to find something. She's trying to grasp at something. The question is, what tipped her off to Komodo? Like, why was Komodo dragon in her head? And by the way, you guys, it's not a kimono dragon. It's a Komodo dragon. You guys are funny. But like, this is how she insults people. She can't think of anything.
Poison their prey, and then they'll follow it and watch it slowly go down and go down and go down. Just be patient. I'm patient like a Komodo.
She's like you're like a fucking, like, what's it called? Gila monster? Gila? That's what she reminds me of.
Dragon. Just, yeah. Yaba said they weren't surprised you gained weight, and I was like, hello? Yeah, yeah. Vampire, that's a whole other topic. Yeah, I know how to deal with it. Don't worry about it. You pay the rent, it's wild. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly, Valley. Not worried. You are our Komodo dragon. Yeah.
Keep smoking. It's doing
And
wonders.
why are they big mad? Why? Because I speak truth, I defend myself. They don't like that. No bully likes that. They double down.
They don't want to lose their channel. Just like you don't want to lose your channel. So fucking knock it off and let them react to you. You do your thing and don't watch them. That's it. It's as simple as it has to be. You'll make your money, they'll make their money, and everyone's happy. Stop listening to yo mama and his crew. Chantal, they're gonna get you kicked off of YouTube. Okay?
And it's like, what? Are you crazy? You know? How, page 5? What? So again, you're another one who believes, oh, I can't defend myself? Forget it.
Burp.
They lose their job too. That's my point.
I mean, I can't defend myself. This is reality.
So go ahead. Go ahead. See if you... They're stupid. Like, how do people not see how dumb they are? Ganging up to try to take my channel down. For what? You have way more TOS violations. Way more. Your little Pondu mentally challenged friggin' stupid idiot supporter that you have trying to timestamp my...
Careful, they're moron. I can't even say the words.
Content when there was nothing. Saying you're a bad parent, not against terms of service. Everything I said is not against terms of service in my Hardy's video, okay? They attack people who attack their character. What's the difference? Right? I don't care. Let them enjoy their money now, page 5. Let them. I'm not hurting for money. I can do whatever I want. I can travel. I pay out, like, you know, we have everything paid anyways, but I don't...
You don't have the car paid off. You just lied. Look at her face. The shadow that crossed her face when she says they have everything paid off and she looked to the side. Watch.
I'm not hurting for money. I can do whatever I want. I can travel. I pay out, like, you know, we have everything paid anyways, but I don't need the kind of money I had before. I'm not living on my own. I have a partner who works.
No, he doesn't.
You know, unlike Scaba's wife. So who cares? Save your pennies because you're going to need them in the future, I'm telling you. Do it. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'm big mad. I'm big mad, right? You're talking about rage pigs, a community of rage pigs, but I'm mad. No, I find it...
I'm really, like, seriously thinking about going to Netflix with this story. Like, hey, Netflix, have you ever heard of YouTube? I mean, this is a novel that literally writes itself.
Funny. They've talked about my death. They use my family's likeness to make fun of it to as emojis. If I were you, I would remove that shit right now. I would. Oh, I don't plan on talking about them all the time, page 5. Trust
Girl, why even say it?
me. Yeah, they're just gross, Gina, exactly. And they're cocky about it because nothing has been struck on their channels yet. And by the way, thank you to the people who have helped me with like timestamps. I've gotten some emails and they've done a really good, thorough job. You know.
Again, YouTube, this is a YouTube channel with 105,000 subscribers going after a channel with like 30-something thousand subscribers. If you want to talk about bullying.
Like calling my dad a pedophile and stuff like that, you know, calling my mom a whore, just incessant attacking, you know, my physical attributes.
Nope. Listen, Chantal, no judge is going to give a fuck that someone called you fat and slowed down your YouTube video to watch it on YouTube. Do you hear yourself? Do you know how ridiculous you sound? Any idea? Like, you want to call everyone else ridiculous, but what about yourself? Just a little bit of like self-reflection will go a long way.
There's so much TOS things that are broken. I can't even think of them all. So get ready for a war.
That's it, guys. You heard it here first. Get ready for a war. It is on. General Foodie Cutie reporting for duty, sir. Okay? We are in... Oh, this Christmas. Oh, you guys, this is going to be so good. Rage.
Yeah, kitty frog, there you go. Exactly, Gina. Where do we send him to defend you? Enlist the Beezers. What, Straubs? Yaba lives and breathes off of you. Exactly. And she wants to take that away because she's mad that I defend myself against her. Not very smart, is it?
No, she's just annoyed that you're trying to get her channel taken down. Because, again, the morons in your chat. Mama, that Belinda, I saw Belinda's face for the first time today. Wowzers. Graining Ground, all those, like, mouth breathers, Shantel, like, they're going to get your channel taken down. Like, if it is true, listen, here's my theory about the whole Amberlynn Reid article, NBC. I have a feeling if Shantel did, in fact, get interviewed by that person, I think I mentioned this thing in my other video, but I'm going to say it again. If she did get interviewed, Shantel, I guarantee that person looked into her, saw, I'm not touching this woman with a 10-foot pole, and then just, like, dropped her like a hotcake. So that's my take on it.
Oh, yeah, no. So you can brag and be like, oh, I get shit done. I get shit done. Not the smart way. The fact they're cocky about looks, come on. Right? Right?
The fact that you're cocky about your looks, calling yourself sexy, and it's like crickets. I'm hot, I'm sexy, I'm beautiful. Anyone that has to say that is not. I'm just going to put it out there. If someone has to say I'm sexy, no, you're not. I don't care what you look like. No, you're not.
Exactly, YouTube lover. Hey, I'm Blue. Throw some still.
Like, you've got a 450-pound woman or whatever sitting in a grandma, like, moo-moo, smoking shisha, pissed off at the internet and just live raging. Her fake temporary husband is in the other room and he's going to come out and play Crazy Frog later. Like, it's like Anna Nicole Smith. Remember when that show was on TV? I didn't watch it much, but like I remember seeing like commercials for it. Nobody can stop talking about a train wreck. You can't look away. And you want to like fault people for that? Get the fuck out of here, Shantel.
Biscuits. You might end up on their Tumblr middle finger. War era. They're so stupid.
I mean, Shantel, well, I'm not going to say it's political. Never mind.
That's what makes me laugh. When I was listening to that, I was like, what? Like, you should be saying, no, don't strike her because I need her for my content. Prove it then. Do 30 days talking about anyone else. Do some vlogs so I can steal them and react to them. Do it. My stale biscuits, my sweet and lows. Most of world, exactly. A lot of bigger women. Yeah.
No, there's not. And when you're not a bigger woman in this community and people know it, they make fun of you for it. Like you're jealous of Shantel and you're trying to like flex on Shantel that you're so much better than she is. No. Right? Like, no. Just because you show yourself doesn't mean that you're jealous of Shantel, right? Like, I mean, look at her. Come on. Come on.
If you're talking face card, yeah, for sure. Get ready for that rage pig scabbed card victim after 100 million content done with hate and harassment for you. Defending and ignoring always are useless, but these people need an action to stop them. Yes. Hi, no name. In my 30s, some guy called my mom a B to her face, and I literally jumped out of the car and went crazy. Yeah, so I can't imagine how you feel. Yeah, yeah. Say that to my face. See what happens to it.
Oh no, someone called my mom a bitch. I'm gonna go beat them up. Like, if I went to go beat up someone every time they called me a bad name on the internet, I wouldn't be able to have a job. I would just be going to beat up people all day long. This is so stupid and funny.
So, I might be a whole mess, but I'm not as vile as them. She needs anger management. I know. It's disgusting, Taba.
Did you just admit that you were vile, but just not as vile as they are? One more time.
So.
Also, she says so a lot when she does this to like try to act like she's going to change the subject, but she's just trying to like gather her thoughts. Every time she says the word so, she does it a lot. And when she's raging, especially in a live.
I might be a whole mess, but I'm not as vile as them.
But you are
anger management. I know.
But you are vile. You're admitting though, right? Like as long as you're admitting that you're a vile human being, that's all I care about. I don't care what you think about other people. As long as you're admitting that you're a vile human being, that's all that matters here.
I know. It's disgusting, Taba. No, private dancer, we didn't challenge. Hey, babe. Everything. Oh, I'm just bitching about people, no name. You know how it is. They're a pile of garbage, yep.
What else is new? Just bitching.
Yeah, I should do Foodie reacts back and just take all of their stuff and yeah.
You tried that with milk tea. And if you haven't seen the milk tea video that Shantel reacted to, it is the most god awful thing. Maybe we'll react to that. That's an idea. It's really bad. That's how she tries to react to other reactors. It's worth a watch.
But like, who wants to do that? Who wants to listen to them for hours? You know, I don't understand how they can hate me, but listen to me for hours. Oh, that's right, you have to. You're stuck.
I listened to you, so you sound like a chipmunk.
But people need to start defending themselves. This is crazy. Yeah. Even if you don't defend yourself, like they still, you know, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah. No, the FBI was involved with that whole situation when Marty was like going after my family. Like, so that's what I mean, because it's international, right? It can't be local police. It can't be OPP. Yeah, you know me. They hide their face like the biggest cowards, I know.
Don't you dare quote naughty by nature, okay? Don't you dare. You're the most uncool person on the planet. Stop. She doesn't even know what OPP stands for. Biatch. New Jersey represent. They're from New Jersey. Or a local band, technically.
Becca, probably don't want to. I love your shopping hauls. Thank you. I could never put a lot of my life on YouTube, and not just because I have nothing interesting to share, but yeah, well, I get what you mean. I know, Tava. They're blinded by hate. They don't care. They don't care. They excuse any type of behavior that these idiots do. Scabba even admitted that. Like, she said, like, George could have 3 bodies in his closet. She wouldn't care. But, okay, but you don't see how that makes you a hypocrite? Like, oh yeah, I'm okay, I'm a hypocrite. They're just gonna agree with everything to, like, until they, like, bring themselves so low and...
Don't you do the same thing with your mama? He says some pretty nasty shit about other people, but because you don't like those people, it's okay. Do you see how that works? Of course, if you don't like someone, you are going to feel some kind of a connection with people who also don't like that person, right? That's just a natural human nature. So if you do it, do you see what I mean? You want to talk about your mama, like, calling out the hypocrisy in the community. What about his hypocrisy, right? But we can go in a circle forever and nobody gives a fuck, right? I don't give a shit what your mama has going on in his real life. What the fuck do I care? I have no idea who that guy is, right? That's just an example, you know? The hypocrisy lies on both sides, but no one ever wants to talk about that.
Like, do something so illegal, even more illegal, like, it's just crazy. I still have 3 cats not neutered, so I must be evil. Yeah. They're high on hate, and it's contagious, yeah. So who's big mad? Me?
Yes, you're sitting here smoking the equivalent of, like, 60 packs of cigarettes while you scream at the camera. But if someone knocked on that door, do you want to bet how fast this fat bitch would shut the fuck up? She would shut up real fast.
Do I have a hate channel needing to,
yes,
hey Angela, you know, hate every single day?
Yes.
No, I don't. So.
You do.
Missy.
Again, just because you don't label your live streams with, like, pictures of Yaba and FFG or, like, certain titles doesn't mean they're not hate streams. Just so you know that. Okay?
If it was done in real life, yeah. We'll see. She would team up with a killer to meet her agenda. That's basically what she's saying, yeah. It financially benefits them. I don't know about that. I'd say there is a lot of hate.
I think she's just... I think Shantel and whoever said that comment just tried to insinuate that Jordy was a murderer. Oh my god. Everyone's a murderer. Everyone's a pedophile. Everyone doesn't watch their own children. We're all terrible. Nobody has a job. Everyone's jealous of everybody else. Like, when does it end?
There is a lot of hate, page 5. You can hear it when they seethe. No name! Oh my gosh! Thank you for the generosity! 20 members? Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Ready, set,
That's when I was sitting in the kitchen. I was literally chopping up garlic, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my god, please don't give me a fucking, like, I don't want a goddamn, like, membership to her chat. Please don't put me out like that. Oh, I was so nervous. Thank God it wasn't.
Thank you. I need to set up a stream where I have that annoying horn when somebody donates. 20 people. Wow. Okay, let's see the green.
You mean like Yaba's air horn that you're... Yeah, but you live rent-free in this bitch's brain. Just so you know that, in case you weren't aware, you know now.
Turn the stream green. Who's got one? Oh, I missed you too, no name. And not just for your gifts, just for your presents, because you're always positive. I gotta blow my nose.
You're always positively making her pockets fat.
Page 5, big ups, no name. Cheers for the membership, homie.
She's got tears. Her eye is literally leaking, and it's so tiny. Look at how tiny this eye is. Oh my God. I have a doctor's appointment next week. I'm going to ask my doctor. I'm going to ask her. And it's funny because she's Middle Eastern. I'm going to ask her, hey, question. Shit, I'm going to ask her lots of questions on next week.
Thank you, page 5. I appreciate it. Thank you. Scones? I don't like scones. Am I sick? No, but I've got allergies. A lot of new people here I've never seen. Yeah, Tracy. Joanna? Yeah, Sue-Ann. Oh, that's okay, AM. Did you see the new actor who met her husband on Second Life? Yeah.
Here, this is our cameo, guys. Let's tap it back 1 second.
Oh, that's okay, AM. Did you see the new actor who met her husband on Second Life? Yeah, I think so. He sits beside his wife like this, like, that's funny.
I assure you, my husband has bigger balls than yours.
What a couple's activity. Hey, Danielle.
Listen, we sit on a live stream for an hour or two once a week and laugh at you with some nice people in our chat, and we do trivia. It's a good time. It's a good fucking time. Okay? At least he's not behind me playing the same goddamn song over and over until I look like I want to shoot myself in the face with like a t-shirt gun. Okay? Like, that's all I'm going to say. We have a good time here. Thanks for the shout out.
Rolling Stone song? Probably Sympathy for the Devil or Gimme Shelter. No name. Thank you so much. You like crumpets? Hey, Melly. Melly B. She's just too good. Anyways.
See, anyways, so.
Noise. Sorry, guys. No sympathy for the devil. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a Beezer.
No.
Yeah, Rainbow, there's something wrong with my eye. I don't know what. Yeah. How about Crazy Frog? Okay, in a bit, babe, for sure.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but if something happens to like my eyes or my teeth or like anything like that, like delicate areas on your body, I get really nervous and I want to get it checked out fast because I don't want anything to happen. Like, I don't want like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Like, why do I have this? Or, you know, why is this happening? I can't imagine even your friends telling you, hey, your eye looks really bad. You should go get that checked. And it has been literally fucking weeks and she hasn't checked it out. So this woman doesn't give a fuck about anything. Not even herself.
Like, we'll end the stream with the Crazy Frog.
I won't be here for that. Thank you.
Cool, Abby. Who got the memberships? I don't see. No. The scratchy eye is better. It doesn't hurt. I don't know. Okay, sorry, I need to fix. Imagine they cannot even be happy. If they would have one happy day in their miserable life because their job is to be mean on one person. Yeah, that's against TOS right there.
It's not. You could be mean on the internet. It's fine. You don't have to be nice to people to be on the internet. Jesus Christ. Bitch, you grew up with the internet just like I did. Don't you know that? Didn't you fucking go to the AOL chat rooms? Listen, back in the day in the 90s, AOL chat rooms were the wild fucking west. You could literally have men on there in their 40s and 50s and 60s asking for 12-year-old girls their number right in the open. Okay? That kind of shit just happened. It was flagrant. It was just out there. Why are you such a fucking snowflake? Seriously. You want to call other people fucking sensitive and all this nonsense you want to say. Fucking woman up. Who fucking cares if someone doesn't like you on the internet? Nobody gives a fuck.
Teardrop, yeah, it was better than the first one for sure. Yeah. The ending was kind of dumb. Crazy Frog and Richard. Aw. Well, welcome to all the new members from Ron and from Teardrop. I mean, no name.
They're all the same.
Cool,
Teardrop, no name.
Thank you, Ghoul Abby. I appreciate you guys. I really do.
Yeah, of course you do, because there's someone else that's going to listen to you. These all you have left are these like 12, 20 people. I sat and I watched some of that chat go by in this live stream, and I'm just sitting there and I'm like, these people are the dumbest people I've ever seen. And I've seen some pretty stupid people in my life. But holy shit, are they dumb.
7-Eleven Beezers. Thanks, Gina. Have a good day. Nice, many more Beezers. Mary, Goodfellas? Oh my gosh, were you in the Mafia? Were they in the Mafia?
I read that comment too. That Mary idiot, she says she's morbidly obese. She just watched Goodfellas and that it reminded her of family members that had passed away. And then she was like, not saying they were in the mafia or anything, but LMAO. And I'm just like, you fucking cringe monster. Your fucking family was not in the mafia. And if they were, you wouldn't be talking about it in fucking Foodie Beauty's chat. This is what I mean. They are the stupidest fucking people I have ever seen in my life. My God. These people can't even walk. Not because they can't, but because they're too fat.
Yeah, we got to the funny thing. The funny thing is wishing my channel gone when it's your bread and butter.
Just dumb. Just the dumbest people. Dumbest shit.
Insanity. Or contacting the Kuwait authorities because I'm not even breaking the law. Or
you were breaking the law. You were driving on a phone and live streaming in Kuwait for everyone to see. So yes, you right there you broke a law. Not supposed to do that.
What else?
What else?
Wait. Will that be page 5, Carolina? Oh, yeah. Okay, thanks, babe. Bon Jovi. They have nothing better to do, clearly. You can't take someone down for responding to the hate you put out towards them, okay? It doesn't work that way. You also cannot, I just can't. The stupidity is just insane.
Shantel, I hate to say this to you, but the court of public opinion is not on your side. It has never been on your side, and it never will be on your side. You could beat your head against the wall and bang as many drums as you want. It's not going to change that fact. The fact of the matter is, most people that know who you are dislike you. That's it. You can't sue them for talking about it on the internet. You can't get the FBI involved. They're not going to give a fuck. Okay? You just look like a moron.
Don't stop being full into the feeling. You talk crap about me every day. Use my family as emojis, as merch, whatever. You do a lot of crap that you're not supposed to do. You have the nerve. You're not going to win this. You're not going to win it. Just a Cornwall girl living in the best pizza world. I didn't have dinner yet. They do a ton. Yeah.
Honey, you're full of shit right now. You don't need any more food in your system. You're good. Just smoke and seethe, honey.
The biggest, funniest thing is being obese yourself and sitting here talking about what I eat, talking about, how long I go on the treadmill, the speed I go on the treadmill. Man, I hope Girl World does go mainstream because they're going to look so stupid. If you go all the way back to the beginning of their channels, she's always been a bully. She started first bullying Amy Slayton, making fun of her house, the roaches. That woman is richer than you now. She's got fame and fortune.
I heard the Slaytons don't make any money, that they got hosed on their TV deal or whatever. I don't watch them. I just know them because I see them randomly through Hulu when I swap through. But I heard that they aren't making much money. That's kind of sad. But they're from YouTube, right? I assume, right? So.
And she's probably thinner than you now. Don't you love how that works, Scabba? Deliverance? Yeah. And not just...
Shantel, if you got thin, if you found a surgeon stupid enough and dumb enough to risk their license or medical license to give you weight loss surgery, let me just tell you, because of the way you're shaped and your size, you are going to look like something out of, what's that movie? Silent Hill. Just a weird creature. You're just going to trade one ugly body in for another. So I don't understand why you always constantly have to go after the fact that other people are big, right? I mean, look at you. We've been waiting for your weight loss journey to start for 8 years, okay? Yaba never claimed to have a weight loss journey, and she never claimed to have any kind of desire to put that on YouTube. You did. That's the difference.
That Tammy is smaller than you now. Smaller than me too, but I'm not the one here hating on people for their weight. I don't care.
Really? You're not the one hating on people. Did you just hear yourself?
I don't care. The only reason I point out their weight is because they're hypocrites. You know, someone comes for your weight every single day behind an avatar and doesn't show themselves, and when they do, they're fat as hell, and they have chinny themselves. Please. Of course I'm going to point that out. Yeah, look at their karma. I made 100 new 100 new subscribers, so I get like every time, like, whose channel's growing? Do you have a plaque? No, you're about 70K away.
You bought a lot of your subscribers. So I'd rather have what is Yaba got 30 something thousand subscribers that are actual people who actually log into their YouTube accounts and actually watch your shit than 105 people, and you can't clear more than 500 people on a live stream. You fucking loser. Okay? So I mean, if you want to get down to ratios, we can break it down in percentages. If you want to be a dick about it.
You're going to get one? Please. We'll see. A restraining order, yeah. If I ever go back to Canada, I could probably get one against a certain someone. Because she's in Canada, so that's going to be easier.
Oh, here's FFG now. She bit her appearance.
Sure, they get more views, but it doesn't friggin' matter.
It matters to you.
I'm very happy with what I have in my channel. You know, I get, of course, I don't do drama every day. I don't have hate. I don't have a hate audience. So, of course I'm going to have less, views. For that. I just do my thing, I'm eating eggplant casserole. If they did that, do you think they would get the same amount of views they get? Hell no. Hell no. They wouldn't even have the nerve to eat on camera because fat people can't eat. And they eat crap behind the camera because they're getting bigger and bigger every time they come on. Hey, Claude.
When was the last time you've seen Yaba or FFG on camera, Shantel?
Aurora. Play Obsessed by Mariah Carey for them on the keyboard. Thank you, Aurora, for 1 month with Beezership. Ready, set, rebees. Yeah, Blacks, No Name, and Ron. Yeah, Mary was really good. A beezer in a smoky room, the smell of passion, bees perfume. A beezer in a smoky room.
You know that if for some reason FFG or Yaba came back and turned their camera on and they had lost some weight, first of all, she would ignore the fact or she would just go after them even harder. Right? It doesn't matter what someone weighs. It really does not matter. The fact that you're a psycho and that you're also 400 pounds makes it hilarious. Okay.
Smell of passion, bees perfume. Hey, Bailey, happy birthday. We gotta play happy birthday for Bailey. I love whenever I say play Julia's song and you play Yankee Doodle.
I'm tapping out for all of that, you guys. Just a heads up.
The seventh circle of hell. It tasted really good. So that's what I wanted to say is pretty funny. Again, never mistake my silence for weakness. Just don't do it. Do it if you want, but that'll be your downfall.
Nobody's scared of you.
Happy
just
birthday,
do it. It's like just do it and shut up about it. Like, stop talking about the fact that you're going to do it or you're threatening to do it. Just fucking do it and see what happens. Let's just see how it plays out. Maybe it'll set some precedent. Who the fuck knows? Just fucking do it and shut up.
Yeah. Of course, if you talk drama, that gets more views, obviously. Hi, Victoria. And people love to hate me, so that's why. If they talked about themselves, if they did vlogs, if they made a casserole, nobody would care. I at least have a core audience of good beezers. Thank you, No Name.
The dumbest people you could possibly find gathered in one spot. Great.
Oh, happy birthday, Black's Chaos. I only care about Alex cooking. Hey, Desi. It's just funny. They're gonna, like, oh no, she was driving. Do you know how many people do driving vlogs here?
Not while they're live streaming on YouTube. While committing visa fraud in a foreign country.
Please, do your worst. Whatever, who cares? I miss the dog too. Oh, Kuwait. This woman who's totally not, talking about any Kuwaiti people is defending herself against me. I make fun of Ramadan. I call her Mary Ham. I make fun of her religious name.
Do you think the Kuwaiti authorities are going to give a fuck that an American makes fun of your version of Ramadan? What are they going to fucking do? Come to the United States and arrest them? Unlike you, in your country that you're in, claiming that you love it so much, we have freedom of speech here. You're not even fucking allowed to go into a goddamn store to get food by yourself. You fucking loser. And I'll say it again for the people in the back. You're a fucking loser.
I make fun of her every day. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but any religion or culture that oppresses women like that can go fuck themselves.
Imagine she calls in her apartment voice. I use her mom as a picture. All I have to do, if they ever do show up, is show them your channel, and they'll probably pat me on the back. You think they give a shit about you? Okay. Deportation bees. Oh, wait. Didn't girly bread say? Aren't I supposed to be out of Kuwait by now?
How many handcuffs do you think it would take to get onto her ham wrists? I'm going to say at least 2 special handcuffs. Maybe those zip ties they put on the criminals when they don't give a shit about them. Maybe that's what they would use on her if they would fit. They probably need special ones.
Oh no. Where am I? Where am I, girly? Where am I? Yeah.
Anyways.
He quit his job to do Foodie full time. Yeah, of course, because it pays, right? Yeah.
I hate to break this to you, Shantel, but people being employed outside of YouTube is a thing. Doesn't have anything to do with YouTube, okay? Whether or not Gorlick Bread quit his job, who the fuck cares? But like, it probably had nothing to do with YouTube, right? People leave jobs all the time. They start new ones, they start new careers. Unlike you, who is banking on either changing your name or finding a place that won't check work history. Good luck, unless you're working at, like, again, the Dollar Tree. Maybe they don't check it there. I don't know. I didn't work there. I think they check at McDonald's. That was my first job. I don't know what they do anymore, but like, good luck. Okay, you want to talk about, at least he is employed outside of the home, right? Because let's face it, most of us have jobs outside of the home, right? She does not. So we at least have one leg or one foot in the real world, and this one doesn't. She hasn't been to work in like, what, 8 or 9 years? She has no idea what the workforce is. The landscape has completely changed since she was last in it. So I'd shut your fucking mouth, because if you lose your channel, you're going to find out real fucking quick what it's like out there. And let me tell you, I have a lot of friends who have a lot of experience, who have really advanced degrees in their fields, who have a really hard time getting a job right now. So I would be careful. And that's all I'm going to say, because you're talking a big game.
This doesn't take much energy, Rainbow. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Why? You should be asking why they spend so much time wasting their energy on trying to prove them a liar when they never succeed. I heard her say on the reaction, on Yo Mama's reaction, saying, "You come on here and you lie every day. You're not really married. You don't really have a license. Where's your proof of this? The burden's on you."
Where's your proof that you have a license? If you want to claim that you have a license, don't you have to show it? I could claim that I'm a billionaire. I could say I am so fucking rich, it's sick, right? If I don't prove it, it's not true, right? You have to prove something that you're claiming is true. It's not, the burden is not on the other people to claim it's not true. It's on you to claim that it is true, because you're making that claim, you fucking idiot.
You're making those claims, not me.
It's like verbatim.
Where's your proof that I'm not married and that I don't have a license? So you're the liar, not.
You can't get married in Kuwait on a tourist visa. There's your proof. You can't get legally married, permanently legally married in Kuwait on a tourist visa. So you're either not on a tourist visa or you're not legally permanently married.
Me, because I can tell you, I have the proof to the right people. If somebody came, number one, we had to show proof to live here, so that's proof enough.
Again, you could show any property manager or landlord any bullshit piece of paper, and they're just gonna say, okay, whatever. If you can pay the rent, they're making sure you got enough money in the bank. Okay, that's fine. You could live here, right? What the fuck do they care? If you get carted off by like the deportation police in Kuwait, what the fuck is that property manager going to care? He's not going to give a fuck. He got his rent paid, you know? So
how many times have I said that you cannot live here without it? Like, they don't Google the things that don't fit their narrative. All you have to do is Google it. You need to be married to live here together. I don't have to show you shit. I'm not showing them anything. No, exactly. But I do have it. Yeah, exactly. Fake outrage to feed the zombies. Exactly.
She loves that term.
License.
Zombies, fake outrage, rage pigs, take the L. Those are all That's basically the main vocabulary of your mama, so that's why she always says it. She sounds like a fucking idiot.
As if I'm going to show you my license to drive.
Then don't talk about it. Then
Kids.
don't make a fucking video saying, "Hey, I got my license," but then you don't want to show it. So you could have you could have blurred out like any kind of like identifiable information, you idiot. But again, you're an idiot.
My citizen.
That's why you lie.
They hated Amy and Tammy, but when they went nationwide, people loved them and proved that world is just evil. Yeah, exactly. Tammy and Amy are doing a lot better than her. She talks about them, she gets like less than 3K views because they're more successful. Oh, and so she started making fun of Amy Slayton. Then she did that whole Starvin' Marvin.
She knows a lot about Yaba's history.
Nobody came for her for racism on that, right? Starvin' Marvin? Nobody. Okay. Crispy Panera. It's enraging. His voice is enraging. He talks about the stupidest things in the world. Like, I don't know how anyone cares, but whatever. Okay. She do Life by Jen? Yeah, she did. She was super nasty about that.
Let's, again, those of us that have been here, remember when Shantel and Jen went at it. Okay? So shut the fuck up with that. Do we have to pull those videos to do reactions from them because you don't want to talk about because you deleted all your past videos? We could get them, you know, they exist. But sometimes we don't have the energy to make you look like an idiot because it would be a full-time fucking job. And some of us work outside the home.
Hi, Ash. She's disgusting with overweight people. And it's so clear. Like, the psychology is basic. Psychology 101. You know, like projection 101.
Tell me about psychology, you fucking loser. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Like, she's huge herself. You know, I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Please. You need to make mirrors for your merch, okay? It's just insane. It's just insane and stupid. You know, I hope there isn't a mainstream news article that will really just, like, you know, because no sane person in the real world, outside of Gore World, is going to, they're going to look at these idiots and be like, what the hell?
And they're going to look at you and be like, what the fuck is that? I hope it goes mainstream because the public is going to tear her apart. And I'm here for it. She deserves it. Videos like this make it worth it, you know?
Stupidity. Yeah. Hi, Stink Stink. A teardrop. It's insane.
Exactly, teardrop.
What laugh? Yeah, no name it is. I'm not upset. I'm not upset anymore. I don't let them emotionally affect me. You know, I come on here and I just...
She's not upset. She just comes on here and talks to her friends in a fun and talks about lighthearted things. She doesn't just sit here for an hour and 14 minutes and just fucking rages.
They're the trash part of YouTube, yeah. Yeah, me too, Mike. I'm praying for you know, everyone in California. I know, but yeah.
What about, okay, if you're praying for everybody in California, are you praying for the people that are Yaba fans in California? Or do those not count? Do you just want to, like, exclude them? I understand if you do, but I just want to be, like, clear.
I don't know, Barbara. Go find a job in Victoria's Secret. Yeah, enjoy your YouTube money now. Such an idiot.
Enjoy your YouTube money for now. Good luck working a half shift at Arby's on your feet for 4 hours. Good luck with that, fatty.
They get pissed at his laugh. They talk about your looks endlessly from every angle and every...
Did you guys notice she does that a lot? She goes, she snots into the air. She goes to clear her nose. It's fucking gross. It's really fucking... You think she's sniffing, but she's actually exhaling the air out of her nose. It's fucking weird.
Speed, but have the obese nerve to say you do nothing but go after women's looks, right? Like, how? They literally slowed down me walking up a ramp. They make fun of everything, like everything. That's why I turn the camera to get up and go get my shisha. Screw them, you know. They're gonna take...
Are you wearing pants? Tell the truth. Are you not wearing pants right now? It's okay if you don't. Listen, I've been on many a Zoom call without, like, proper, like, appropriate pants on, but, you know.
With me just going like this, they're gonna, like, screenshot it, take my side profile. Let's see your side profile, Deliverance.
There's
Please.
mine. Hi. Can't see myself.
Insane. Their entire audience is insane. They have the most annoying voices. They all sound like Selma's sisters. Like, they have stage 5 emphysema. Like Ja Rule. They sound like Ja Rule.
Again, that was Yo Mama's name for that No Madness person who someone gifted me a membership. Thank you very much, whoever that was. But that he's trying to say she sounds like Ja Rule and DMX, this No Madness person.
Or a drunk Valley girl, that horse face reactor.
Hey, that's my friend. That's Trash and Champagne, and she's nice. So you should just go fuck yourself.
With the weird eyebrows.
So she did it again. At least she has eyebrows. Yours are looking a little sparse, ma'am. Are they falling out like your eyelashes are? You pulling those out too? I think you are.
I don't know. It's so weird. No life madness is Ja Rule. And they talk about low BMI voice. Okay, you always have a high smoker's BMI voice. In what?
High smoker's BMI voice. Okay, so does that mean they have a high-pitched voice? Or you're saying they have a fat smoker's voice? I mean, why are we going after people's voices? Like, who? What does that matter? So stupid.
Yeah. DMX.
She's nervous. You guys, she can't stop. She is manic right now in this video for sure.
Yeah, babe.
Her eye is tearing. She's blowing without a tissue. She's biting her nails.
Use my content.
Raging.
Have nothing else to talk about. Even when Rage Potato does her Friday live streams, she has to play me in the background. Like, you guys are stupid. Like, cut off your nose to spite your face. Do it. Like I said, I'll get a job. I don't care.
That's, honey, you do care. You're not going to get a job. You do care. You're cutting your nose off to spite your face. Knock it off. Stop saying this is a war, you weirdo.
Thanks, No Name. Have a good one. Thank you so much again. Racist and sanctimonious. They're all stupid, and they all have big undertones of Islamophobia when they talk. Those microaggressions you talk about that you accuse me of, you all have them too. So it's funny that you think that Kuwait is going to care. Like, we have Kuwaiti friends. We have Kuwaiti friends. We have a lot. I have nothing but love for Kuwait.
You mean the Kuwaiti friends in the courts, like you talk about? WASTA, whatever the fuck you're talking about, aka paying people off to do illegal things on the side. You stupid fuck.
People, I love the country. I never talk bad about it, ever. But you think they're going to care that I'm defending myself against a bunch of idiotic Islamophobic morons?
That's how dumb she is. She doesn't even realize what they're reporting her for. She thinks they're saying that she's being mean to them. She has no idea. She's so fucking stupid. Yo, Mama, if you're listening to this, please tell her what's going to happen if they get their way. Like, if the Kuwaiti authorities actually do something. Like, explain to her in her own, like, language that, you know, she is going to get in trouble for X amount of things, not because she's being mean on the internet, because she's breaking laws in Kuwait.
In another country, they're not going to give a shit. And like I said, okay, deportation because I'll live. I don't, like, whatever.
I know you don't care, because you don't give a shit about Salah. Think about if you were separated from your partner. That would tear half of my body apart. I could not live without him. I love him, like, ridiculous amounts. I wouldn't be so oh well, if they deport me, oh well, I'll just leave. No big deal. Uproot my whole life. It's because she has no life in Kuwait to uproot. She's a fucking gypsy. And not in a good way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We are happy. I'm sure that they thought that our little hiccup, whatever happened with the online bullshit, was the end of our relationship, and they were selling.
Which one? Was it when Kai Bella cheated on him, or was it like a month ago when you said your friend got cheated on? Did you forgive him for that? Because you realize he's been, like, doing it for a while, right? Like, those aren't the only two. Okay.
Imagine celebrating that. Imagine that being your pastime. No. We're better than ever, baby.
Okay. You guys are definitely having sex.
Anyway. Hey, Vampira! We can't believe you would go, be together after that. Okay, well, I can't believe that the Squishy Scissor Sisters would be together after.
Can you not with the homophobia, please? Just for one stream when you talk about Yaba. Just, again, the LGBTQ plus community is a protected class of people. Thank goodness. For now, anyway. Let's hope it stays that way and gets even more protection so people like you can't say the things they want to say. I forget where I was going with that. Shit. I smoked too much pot.
Have you seen the hate they had for each other before they were married, before they were together? You know, you always say, "You come for my kids. You come for my kids." Okay, but your wife came for your kids first. Do you not remember that? Do you not remember that?
Can you just stop, please? You sound like a moron. You're just talking to the same people, the same things over and over again. It's the same two talking points. Ex-husband was a pedophile and Sam called your kids unfortunate looking. Okay. The guy is dead and they're married, happily married. So what now? Okay.
Aisha calling out against something about never praying Juma at the mosque. Oh, okay. So what do? You want to talk about being a good Muslim? Please have several seats. Please. All you do all day is harass and backbite and gossip and hate. Please. Self-righteous. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take any moral advice from you. Bailey. Yeah, I can handle it. I'm not deterred.
Your heart can't.
Hey, no. Anyway, she's still talking to herself? That's really sad. I honestly don't get any mentions since I blocked them all. All the mentions from the idiots. So, have fun talking to yourselves. Nobody cares. At least not over here.
Twitter account confirmed.
I don't have to go to the mosque. Women can pray in the home. I don't have to. And how much I pray? I don't know where you find the time to pray in between watching every little thing I do and posting it on your crappy community tab. She tags my mods every day, right? Girl. I shut her off so I don't get her notifications. Nice teardrop. It's between, exactly, Volpe. It's between me and God. So unless you're God, which you are not and will never be, you have no say. Who cares? I love how they kiss your Azzy and then call you out when they fall out with you. Exactly. Former Beezers are the most insane.
Beezers, period, are insane. Whether former or current, they are all insane. Let's be clear. Those people are nuts.
And they don't stop. They go on and contradict themselves. Like, you know, now I'm an animal abuser. Now I'm being hashtagged as animal. Dude, who cares? Go for it. Nobody cares.
And that's the thing. Like, people were calling out about, oh, you guys used to watch Foodie Beauty. Yeah, but she wasn't like this. Back in 2017, this wasn't on the on our radar, right? I thought she was a legitimately just a nice Canadian fat woman trying to lose weight and trying to like bring us on her like adventure for it, you know? No idea that she was so awful in so many different ways. That's why I kind of got sucked in, because I didn't realize I had never seen anything like it before, you know? And as more things kept happening and she kept showing more of her like true self, it was just like, I can't look away, you know? And here we are.
Cares. Right, I'm an animal abuser. Okay. Like, okay, you can say it. Doesn't mean it's so. That's all they have, you know? Milky always pissed me off when she came for your hair when she wears a wig too. Right?
This annoyed me because I have been watching Milk Tea for a while. And I have always, first of all, when she ever mentions Chantal's wig, she always says something like, I'm not trying to call anybody out. Obviously, I wear a wig for whatever reason. She has never tried to call Chantal out. She has said, hey, that wig doesn't look good. You should try this. You should try this instead. Maybe this color, maybe this cut. She has been nothing but kind in her assessment of Chantal's wigs. And if she had something that wasn't particularly positive to say, she's never said it in a nasty way, because she also wears wigs. You're insane, Chantal, and you're a liar. Stop.
Please. Yeah, exactly, babe. Exactly, Tahila. Ex-Beezers and fans. Yeah. Yeah. True, Vampiro. Gone crazy. It's insane.
Yeah, it's everyone else but Chantal. Everyone else has gone insane except her. She is the beacon of sanity in all this mess. Clearly.
Oh yeah, Julia's back. Where is she? She's back to normal. Incision is completely healed. Yeah, completely back to normal. Looks like she didn't heal miserably, like most people were saying. You shouldn't have even gone.
I'm gonna tap that back. The outward sniffing, I'll call it. Normal speed.
Completely back to normal. Looks like she didn't heal miserably, like most people were saying. Heal miserably, like most people were saying.
She's trying to blow the snot out of her nose by doing that. Ew. Can you imagine how much... Oh, God.
You shouldn't have even got her spayed.
No
Okay,
one
so if
said
I don't
that,
get her
stupid.
spayed, the hate mob comes for me. And when I do, the hate mob comes for me over something else. Yeah, teardrops, so dumb. Yeah, my eyes are teary. I'm just crying so much because I can't handle.
I think she needs a good cry. I think she needs to come on here and have a good cry. Just let it all out. You let all the rage out. Let all the sadness out, because obviously you're holding on to a lot. And I bet when she does cry, she cries for a while. I'm guessing when we don't see her for like 24 hours and she's not visa hopping, border hopping for her visa, I have a feeling she's crying. I really do. I think she is, she doesn't know what to do. She's so far gone. She can't back it up anymore, because now she's got too many people hyping her up like these idiots, right? So, I mean, could we forgive her if she actually said, I'm sorry and I'll change and I'm not going to go after anybody. I'm just going to do my videos. You do your videos. And like we've been existing for years, right? Just go back to it, Shantel. You'll feel better.
Anyways, yeah, I guess they have the whole crackhead Olympics. I haven't been with that loser for how many years now? About 3?
2.
Longer than I was. And they're still going into the past like it matters. I'm not that person anymore, so go for it. Attack someone that doesn't exist anymore. Please.
You're right
so
here.
I haven't talked about this person other than calling him a swordfish once in a while.
You watch his live streams all the time. You're fucking weird, dude.
Because I find it pathetic that they still watch us obsessively together. Again, couple of goals, couple activities. when we're together offline, we're not obsessing over reaction channels. We're not making videos and live streams together about these idiots.
Do every time that moron comes and plays Crazy Frog, calls people cockroaches and whatever the else the fuck he says, makes fun of Milk Tea's wig, and then goes and plays Crazy Frog on the keyboard like a child. Over and over and over. You are living in a hell of your own making, okay? And at least we're all having sex with our significant others. I'm just gonna say it. And we're happy in that regard. It sucks to be you, and I'm sorry he doesn't want to fuck you, but find someone else, I guess. I don't know.
We're not watching on the big screen what they're saying about us. We watch movies together, we're cuddling, we're doing other things, whatever. We're not doing what those idiots do.
You're not having sex, though, are you? Admit it. Have you not seen his dick in person? I mean, we've all seen it. It's horrific, but have you not seen it in person? It's okay if you haven't. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to see it in person either, but I bet that shit stinks.
So
like pee.
Exactly, Miss Nicole. I've been separated for longer than longer than we've been together. Really, see, really, because if you go in my videos, I see a whole bunch of videos that are not talking about them. Really.
If you go through those videos, 9 times out of 10 you're going to mention those people. Just because it's not titled and doesn't have them in the thumbnail doesn't mean you're not talking about them. Stupid ass.
Interesting. I'd say the ratio is not fair. No, I think you're wrong. But go suck their ass and get out of here. Visa or get out. So yeah, anyways, we'll let you two be the judge of that.
I thought it was the FBI and the courts. Now it's YouTube. Okay. So is the FBI, like, you called off the FBI goons?
What's funny is none of them have content before they used to be, and as soon as they fall out with you, they become all of a sudden content creators and content that's exclusively me. I know they don't feel embarrassed about that, how pathetic they are.
I'm not embarrassed by this at all. Not at all.
I saw a channel, I won't say the name. There's a few of them. They're like, my first Foodie Beauty reaction, 2 views. Good luck. Tequila. But they can talk about me daily, exactly. You talk about them daily. Even if I wanted to, I have the right. You know why? Because they do that.
So okay. Here. Listen.
Tequila. But they can talk about me daily, exactly. You talk about them daily. Even if I wanted to, I have the right.
So do we.
You know why? Because they do that. But I don't. Because I don't like to live my channel. It's not about that. Like, I don't need to rely on that for content, you know?
Because you know what you do? You go on your sock accounts and you watch all of our videos and leave us comments acting like we don't know who you are. It's fucking weird. if you want to say something on my video, you're not blocked on my channel, Chantal. You don't have to use your fake accounts to talk to me. I know who you are, Sarah. Like, it's okay. Just you're welcome here. I'm open to a discussion if you want to talk like an adult. Okay? You don't have to come here on a sock. It's fine.
No, it's called recommendation. Swag Daddy. Small channels always come up. Maybe not 2 views, maybe like 200. Sucker for a rage. First Foodie beauty reaction, no way.
And you're one to talk about, you know, getting a few views, because look at your fucking channel. I'm grateful for every single person that views me, whether they like it or not, my video, whatever. Like, I don't, thank you for viewing me. I appreciate you taking the time to even listen to me, you know? I will talk to anybody. If they want to say something, they are more than welcome to leave a comment, and I will respond respectfully like I do. And that's it. It's not hard.
Only copy and paste. They just all parrot each other. They're done. Yeah. Like, apparently, like, on, I think it was on GG stream, I saw Scabba making an emergency stream that I'm breaking TOS. You're so funny. It's so laughable. I'll give you that. You made me laugh pretty hard. You made me laugh pretty hard. Your entire existence on YouTube is a walking TOS. You really want to play that game? You really want to? Okay. All right. You can threaten me all you want with deportation. You can threaten me all you want with taking my channel down. You're not going to face me. So...
She is worried about deportation because that is a real threat. I would be fucking terrified. Think about the scenario. You're in a foreign country by yourself. You're alone and you're not really supposed to be there the way that you're there. The language is foreign. You don't know the language. You don't know the currency exchange. You don't know how to like get around. You can't really drive. You don't really have a license, that's not like a real one. And at any point of the day or night, someone could knock on your door and take you out of the apartment. That is fucking terrifying. I'm sorry, but I could not live like that. That is just too much anxiety. Nope. Like, I would be on a hair trigger if I had to live like that. So I don't know how the hell she's doing it, honestly.
Yeah. She is mean to her kids, calls them names, marries a woman who called them unfortunate looking. Thanks, Tammy. Exactly. I never talk about people unless they give me a reason. Exactly.
Chantal, let me tell you something. All of us are unfortunate looking. Okay, I'm unfortunate looking. You're unfortunate looking. Yaba's unfortunate looking. FFG is. Gorlick Bread, don't even know what he looks like. They're all unfortunate looking, okay? All of us. We're all ugly. We're all fat. We're all stupid. We're all lazy. Whatever. Now what? Who fucking cares what Sam said about her kids? Who fucking cares? They are happily married and they've been together for years. My God, let it go.
The amount they put into, I know, and they're all clapping that loser who found the restaurant I was eating at, okay? And what are you gonna do, pull up? Go for it. Do it. Like, okay. But yeah, you're scared of me and reporting me to YouTube that I say nasty things about you. All right, well, we'll see about that. Naomi, right? Like as if they're gonna care about what somebody in the US is spewing all this disgusting things about me.
No, but they're going to care what someone in Kuwait is doing if they're going to the Kuwait authorities and you're doing bad shit in Kuwait. That's the point. You better watch your ass because a lot of people are after you now and I don't even know what to say anymore.
You know, like... It's friggin' laughable. Scabba met you in real life. She was saying your biggest fan. Shantel, I'm so pathetic to be hateful just to get your attention. Let's take a selfie. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, babe. They're gonna grow up. Exactly. That's why I ever talk about the parenting. Okay? I'm sure she feeds her kids. I don't know. We don't know. She doesn't show her life. She's too coward. Whatever. She might feed her kids, clothe her kids, provide for her kids. But, like, bullying starts with the parents. Teaching your kids to be a bully is horrible. Like, it's just horrible.
Your mother did a shit job raising you.
It's not Shantel Yaba's audience hates. It's the false version Scabs tells them. Exactly. And they believe everything. She doesn't have a license. She's not married. She's a liar. What? Where's your proof? I'm waiting.
Again, you can't get married in Kuwait on a tourist visa, so you're not permanently legally married. This is the end of the story. That's it.
Legit proof, not just Google. You can't get your license in Kuwait. You don't know my situation. How can you be so assertive over something you don't know? Like...
Unless you're, like, you openly admitted yesterday that you were committing visa fraud on a YouTube video. My God. Salah, you better get control of her because you're both going to end up in goddamn jail. She's going to end up deported and you're going to end up in some Kuwaiti jail. Seriously. That's what's going to fucking happen. It's not funny, but it is funny because this is just wild.
I'm not stupid. I wouldn't drive here illegally when I know how dumb you people are and would report it. You know? Like, no. Aurora, I hope so. Why do they care so much? They just try anything because, no, now it's personal, okay? Because they don't like that I bite back and have come for them in their real life. They don't like that there's now channels reacting to them, like Yo Mama gaining ground, pointing out their hypocrisies, pointing out how shit
Nobody fucking watches them anyway. Nobody cares.
they are. Meanwhile, they sit on their high horse and, you know, just spew the most ridiculous things for views and attention. They don't like that. High school mean girls, exactly. And they're adults with kids. So, how are you going to shape the moral well-being of a young child when you don't have any morality yourself and you're a huge bull?
Can you stop talking about kids, you fucking infant?
Like, they literally said they will take out Shantel so they can retro react. Yeah, let's see how well your retro reacts do for after the long. You think people are not going to get sick of watching the same crap? Please. That's not true, Tahila. You can have diabetes and live here. They have so many diabetes clinics. Are you kidding? That's so ridiculous. I guess they're wrong because I'm here and I'm using the healthcare system, right? So.
Did you tell them you were diabetic when you applied for whatever visa you're fucking on? I bet you didn't.
You can't have diabetes. They don't ask you to do a diabetes test before you become a resident. They don't.
What's a diabetes test? Do you mean an A1C test? You fucking moron. Oh, diabetes test. Oh my god. What the fuck?
So, I'm literally 23 and cringe at it. It's just so sad. Imagine living your life obsessing over someone else's life just to hate them. Hate is not good. Exactly. Yeah. They talk about me croaking for my health issues or whatever on live stream. No, it's not true. Bopi. Exactly. Yeah, it's not true. They don't give you, what's your blood sugar? They don't care. They know Shantel feeds their kids, puts a roof over their heads, and gets their juices flowing at night with her pajamas. Ew. I own you for that reason alone.
She can't understand that people have jobs outside of this. Jesus Christ, you're dumb. You are just so dumb. It hurts.
And your audience will always just be my rejected haters. Who cares? Good for you. You know? I do different content. I have the ability to build a new audience. That's why I have way more subscribers than you. Imagine the country testing your sugars to exclude you for being too sweet. Sorry, you have health issues. You have to be in perfect health, right, to live here. Okay.
Surprise.
Oh, God. I'm done now. That was it. That was all I wanted to talk about. I'm not watching the rest of this because she's trash. That was the stream. Commander Cutie is reporting for duty for the war she just tried, that she just waged on the community in general. So, I don't even know what to say. It's something is going to happen to someone in this community, whether it's legal, whether if someone just loses their shit and just goes off on someone. I hope that doesn't happen because this is getting out of control. Yaba is pretty safe in my opinion in terms of like legal ramifications. Like she might lose her channel or she might have to get like a strike or something, but like whatever happens to Yaba, just understand that it's going to also happen to Shantel, but Shantel's in a very different situation than Yaba. Yaba's in America. I don't know about you guys, my fellow Americans, but goddamn thank God, right? Shantel is in Satan's butthole, okay? God has turned its back on that area right now, or that building that she's in. She's filming herself doing illegal things that are illegal in Kuwait. I'm not talking about calling someone names on the internet. She's driving while filming. She's filming people. She's filming children and then posting them on her channel without blurring out their faces or anything like that. Blah, 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 blah. What do you think's going to happen to her? Again, she is a stranger in a strange land. And they do some fucked up shit to women over there. And I would not want to be in that situation. So yeah, that's it. Let's see what she puts out today. Let me know your thoughts. Are you getting sick of this whole crazy girl world war? It's getting a bit much. It's interesting and it's funny to watch, but it's like you got to take a step back once in a while and be like, whoa, like this is the internet. It's not that serious. Like we're just here to have a good time. Everyone's just here to have a good time. Don't go into people's real lives, but people are going to do what they do. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Thank you so much for being here watching with me, being my emotional support crutch through this video. Yeah, give me a like if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't, but let me know why. And I want to hear your thoughts on this whole situation. because it's interesting. I'm sorry. It's so interesting because I think whatever happens, maybe some kind of precedent will be set for YouTube because it has to start somewhere, right? That girl did pass away on from a mukbang from eating too much. It's just interesting to see what this article is going to come out. It's not really going to feature her at all because nobody gives a fuck about her really. But yeah, we'll see how this all plays out. I'm interested. It's going to be a good holiday season. Right now, I am going to go make some sugar cookies for my husband. He requested a batch, so I'm going to go make some funky hand drawn sugar cookies with watercolor icing. I will see you guys later. Au revoir.